All right, hello, this is Wmpyr. I received a comment asking about switching the transition, going from top to bottom, bottom to top, and that kind of thing. They asked for me to go into a little bit more detail. So let me try and do that. First, I'm going to be using Live Blade just because it's shorter, and I have less space than normal today, so that's why I'm going to be using this, but never use a live blade. Okay, you should always use training tools. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because of circumstance. And this motion right here is circular motion, very basic circle I'm making. Okay, I'm coming from the bottom to the top, bottom to the top. Okay, circle motion right here. So if I'm going to switch directions, all I got to do is bring this over here to the left side. And the moment I do that now, if you look at my motion here, it goes from top to the bottom, boom, boom, right? And same idea, if I want to change directions again, I bring this back to the right side. And you can see that now it goes from the bottom to the top, okay? And you could bring this here once again, like so. And now I'm going from top to the bottom, So that is your basic right there. And if you use flexible weapons, like there's a Japanese instructor who uses a kusari fundo. He specializes in it. He makes custom-made kusari fundos. And that right there is an old-time ninjutsu weapon. But anyway, that's his specialty. He does the same thing. So if you do flexible weapons and you want to change directions, that right there is one of the easiest ways to do it. And he teaches something similar. And in Filipino martial arts, I see a lot of people free-flowing. So, they're going to relax, meditation in motion, doing this kind of thing. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Okay. When you're doing that, one of your emphasis should be is to make it all flow, continuous motion, no matter where it goes, what angle it is, to continuously keep that going and keep it alive in a sense, that you never stop the motion and then start again. Like you keep it going. And in order to do that, by changing all kinds of different directions and angles and levels, you gotta know that. And that helps you become very, very malleable, flexible, like you could adapt, right? And that's what you're going for. So it's not just free flow, do whatever the heck you want. No, it should be, you're keeping it alive, almost like you have a fire in your hand, and like back in the caveman days or something, and you're protecting it, and you're always keeping this fire alive, because once it goes out, it's extremely difficult to start it up again. So you're doing everything you can to keep it going. So it's kind of like that. You want to keep that momentum going and don't stop it, no matter how you change directions, in this three-dimensional space. So that's what you should be working on, okay? Now, a more simpler and a more realistic version, in my opinion, because when you're free-flowing, really, it's almost like you're playing with three-dimensional space, and it's like I said, meditation in motion. It's not necessarily practical, but it's more just getting that exercise, right? But to make it a little bit more practical, this is what I recommend. So you're doing heaven six, normal heaven six, right? Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're doing normal heaven six, and we're coming from the top, right? That's heaven six. We're coming from the top. Boom, 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 boom. So right here, what I like to do is every time your arm comes here, which you're going to do it in the right side, and you're going to do it on the left side, right here, okay? When this starting position of the heaven six, I call this the over-under. Anytime you get to the over-under position, that's your chance, because you can always go from here to here. Okay, this is the double arm swing. You could go left to right, right to left. So double arm swing, slash, slash. Very powerful slash. It's not just an exercise. It's a good warm-up exercise, but it's also, to me, very practical. So I can use this to cut across whatever direction, just cut across. So I'm going heaven 6, boom, 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 and here it is, boom, I cut across. The moment I cut across, I'm going sideways, right? So it's not top to bottom relationship like I was doing with heaven 6. Now it's a zero, a neutral point. So because I'm going sideways, this is the middle. So from there, I could go top or I could go bottom. So I cut across sideways, and then from here, I could go reverse heaven 6. So now I've changed directions, essentially. And within reverse heaven 6, okay, you're going to have this. This exists in there. Okay, so this, you see, this motion, boom, 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 exists right in reverse heaven 6, just like normal heaven 6. This exists. So right when you get there, either side, right side or left side, it doesn't matter. The moment you get there, once again, you could cut across. You just lightning fast. So you're doing boom, 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 right here. At any given point, the moment you feel that, you could cut across. And once you cut across, now is your chance to go back to normal heaven 6. And same thing here, boom. I can cut across, or I could cut across again. And then from here, I could change it to back to reverse. So that double arm swing to me is the key to go upwards or down, whatever your preference is. You could go normal heaven 6, which is upwards, or you could go downwards, which is now reverse heaven 6. So that's your choice. That's your transit. That's your key point, is the double arm swing. That's the key. What I like about that is if you're using, like realistically speaking, in combat, you're using a machete or something, and they're right here, you could be attacking with heaven 6 type patterns, boom, 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 and then they're attacking back, right? So they attack you, boom. This, you have to be able to break out of your motion, whatever pattern it is that you're doing. You got to break out of it and be able to defend, and then go back to whatever you're doing. That motion is very similar to this double arm swing where I'm doing heaven 6 and all of a sudden, boom, I crash sideways. And that to me is very similar. So that's why I like it. That's why I think it's very realistic. And that's why I'm recommending it to you guys. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.